Alright, we're back taking another look at the DPC-5, a compact pedalboard control system from Disaster Area Designs. I just recently uploaded another video that was sort of a video tutorial, a walkthrough of how to use the configuration menu to completely customize the DPC for either how you want to play or how your rig works best. But one of the first comments I got on that video went something like, "Hey, this is great, but I can't even figure out how to make my own presets." So I figured I'd do a quick and hopefully thorough enough video here to show you how to do that yourself. Because one of the greatest things about the DPC is that you can go from a sound like this to something like this to something like this. And do it all with just one push of a button. So what I'm going to do here is walk you through that. Now, if you've seen any of my other two videos, you know that the DPC has three preset modes. You have the red, green, and blue modes, all accessible by using the mode toggle here. But for the purpose of this video, I've shut all but the red mode off. I think that it'd probably just make things easier for the purpose of this. So what we're going to do here is dive right in, and I'll show you how to assign any of your loops to be operable with one push of a button. So all you have to do is hold down the sixth button here, sort of the main toggle, and we'll enter this yellow mode, which is very similar to the manual mode, pretty much the exact same thing from this, my other videos. So what we'll do here is I'll walk through what's assigned. I have my diamond compressor on the first loop, my lunar module on the second, the gain changer on the third, and my Timmy on the fourth. The fifth one's currently empty. I'll add the EP booster to that once I get the cable for it. Still hasn't come in yet. So what we'll do here, I can turn on my compressor and my lunar module. And let's just say I want to turn that into my, my third preset. So all I have to do is hold down my third preset button here, and the red light will flash. I can either choose to assign this to the red folder, the green, or the blue. I'll go ahead and do it on the red. All I have to do now is just hold down on the bank that I want to save it in. So now when I go back, I could just as easily could have assigned the Timmy and the gain changer or whatever I want. But what I'll do is I'll exit this mode, and I'm in my red folder. So then my first preset will activate. You'll see the LEDs come on, the first loop and the fourth loop. So the diamond compressor and the Timmy. This one is going to be the compressor, the gain changer, and the Timmy. And then the third one now is the compressor and the lunar module. So that's awesome. But let's say I want to add a specific delay sound to that. All I have to do is go over to the white mode here, and this is a little complex, but I find that because of the functionality built in, it really is greater to have it buried in the white mode. Also, it saves you overriding a preset by accident. So we'll hold down the sixth switch here, enter the violet mode, and much the same as the MIDI mode that I demonstrated on the overview video, you have these left and right buttons here that will cycle my different presets on the timeline. So let's just say I want to use this swell sound on my third preset. All I have to do is hold down the first button, and once again I have the option of assigning it to the red, green, or blue different subfolders there. So I will assign this to my third preset by holding down the third button, and it will flash, and now it's assigned. So I will exit this and then go back to my red mode, hit the third one here. You'll see that the swell delay will activate. So it's just as simple as that. But let's say that you don't want the swell delay to be on, you don't want any delay at all. How do you do that? Well, we'll jump back over here to the, I'll turn this off. We'll jump back over here into the sort of MIDI mapping mode. That's what we call this here. And Matt has actually built in a bypass sort of preset in the MIDI code. And so if you go down to basically one step lower than 00A, in this case, this basic is my 00A, there is a bypass function there. So if you want to have your delay be bypassed in some way, just scroll down there, and if you look over on the timeline, you'll see the light that will go out, meaning there's nothing activated. So then all I have to do, once again, is hold down the first button here and assign that to the third bank in any folder I want. And then I'll go back out to my red mode here and hit this, and no delay is active. So this is a great way to basically have preset sounds that you can set up and manipulate and have on the fly, easy and ready to go. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and comment.